Hi there, and I'm here speaking to you from beautiful sunny Italy by the beach here in Naples, and I feel incredibly lucky and fortunate to be able to come to these places and enjoy the stunning scenery and nature. And I want to just briefly talk about internet connection and phones, because the EU have ruled that phone companies have to allow you to use your minutes roaming abroad in anywhere in the EU, which is a double-edged sword, because in the old days I used to go away and we didn't have internet access. It was very expensive, so I just didn't use my phone, which was great really. And now I'm plugged in, even now I'm in Italy, which has great advantages, because if I'm making videos I can live stream or I can make them wherever I am in the world, and that's an incredibly useful tool. And then it's the other problem of the other hand of being plugged into the matrix all the time. And I just wanted to share with you, I don't often talk about my religious upbringing, but I was indoctrinated into Orthodox Judaism, and whilst I have a lot of skepticism and questions about any belief system, especially the one that I was brought up in, because, you know, and I'm not specifically because it is Orthodox Judaism, but because I'm suspicious, because I'm aware that my parents and teachers had a vested interest in getting me to think the same way as them. Having said that, some of the practices that they engage in, whether it's Judaism, Islam, Christianity, are different matters entirely. So, for example, fasting in Islam, I think that fasting is a really useful practice and good for the body. And one of the practices in Judaism is to desist from lots of activities for 25 hours per week on a Friday night / Saturday, the Sabbath. And in that time, Orthodox Jews do not use technology, they don't drive, don't cook, don't use money, so they create a completely different space for themselves. And now that European access is available and we can't even go away on holiday and get away from the matrix, I think it's a really interesting and useful and beautiful practice, and quite tough practice because of the addiction problems that are now associated with all these things, which I also struggle with, to cut off from the matrix for 25 hours a week, if you can do it. My question for you is, and I'd love your comments in the box, is how long do you consciously go where you consciously turn your phone off and don't use technology? How long in a week, let's say, with the longest you go?